Over the past couple of years in this podcast, we've given a lot of credit to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ever since they got Trevor Lawrence with the first overall pick a couple of years ago, they brought in Doug Peterson. They brought him in weapons. They brought him help on defense. They got him. They're really starting to get themselves in a position to compete. And honestly, this last year, we've been honest about it. They shocked a lot of people. They were able to get it done. And the Jaguars, they're a good team. But the question we have to ask ourselves is how good can they actually be? So you talk about coming back from being down 27-0 against a good team in the Los Angeles Chargers. They're going to be even better this year with Quentin Johnston. You come down from that deficit, and now you get yourself Calvin Ridley too. I don't think it can get any better for the Jaguars. I don't think there's a team that is on more of an upward swing right now than the Jaguars. I think that they're a young team. They are very well led between Trevor Lawrence as well as Doug Peterson. And honestly, they're just going to keep getting better. And I think if you honestly take a look at this team and try to be, as biased as we can, as biased as anybody can, you can be nothing but excited. You talk about the fact that this team was top 10 in the NFL in terms of offensive scoring there, as you can see. But you also see a team that was top 15 in defense. And it really just does come down to the fact of when will they break the seal? When will they get back to the Super Bowl? And, will they ultimately win the thing? I don't think it's as far off as we think, because after the bye week, they only lost 2 games. I think Trevor Lawrence is coming into his own. 9-8 this last year were the Jaguars. And you could put a lot of different things on there. Travis Etienne absolutely getting it done. I'm excited to see what he does in another year with the Jaguars. We also saw some good things from Christian Kirk, which we called, by the way. We saw some good things from Evan Ingram. But overall, I don't think that you can paint any color for the Jaguars then to be excited. They're a well-led organization. They are up and coming on defense, and quite honestly, I think Trevor Lawrence is not only worth the first overall pick a couple of years ago, but he's a lot like Joe Burrow. He's got that moxie. He's got that leadership that everybody wants to get behind, and like we said, Calvin Ridley, all these weapons they've got this year. I honestly think that we are looking at a team that it wasn't really a shock that they made it all the way, and really kind of almost in a way took it to the Chiefs. Like they took them and probably was a lot closer than a lot of people thought. But when we answer the question of how good can the Jaguars be, I think we're looking at a team that they're going to be the next Bengals. They're going to be a team that is constantly playing for those important games. Ultimately it's going to come down to the showdown between Trevor Lawrence, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, and the AFC. That's just the reality of the situation. But the Jaguars are coming. We heard it here first. I think that we're looking at a team that took a step towards obviously being above mediocrity this last year. And the fact that they beat the Chargers and almost beat the Chiefs should not be a shock to anyone. This is a legitimate team as there is in any, or as any division in the NFL. And quite honestly, we're looking at a team that is I only think is going to get better and continue to prove a lot of people wrong. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment because that's what helps people find the show. And at the end of the day, let us know what you guys think about how good the Jacksonville Jaguars can actually be.